All right, we're on the countdown now. This is amazing. This is an historic event, historic event. I'm honored to be a part of it. Perfect. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to a very historic event this evening on the People's Podcast. We have, and just y'all just stay tuned because we have some amazing women, some amazing fashion designers who have come together. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to misrepresent it. I want to let Sister Carmen and the panelists represent themselves and let us know what this great event is. First of all, assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum salam, sir.
Excellent. And assalamu alaikum to you as well, Sister Iman. Okay, Sister Carmen, the whole social media world is buzzing right now, wanting to know about this fashion week. What does that represent? What does it mean? Could you please let us know what's going on?
Sure. First, I want to thank you, Brother Joshua, for having us this evening. I am thoroughly excited to share this event with you and with the audience and with this wonderful sisterhood of women that are gathered here with us this evening. This is really, truly an historical event. It's historical because this is the first time in the history of a major Fashion Week event that it has been opened up by a group of emerging designers of women of color. We have women from all over the entire world that are participating in this event. And to say that I'm excited, it really does not speak to the level that I'm feeling right now. I'm so honored that each and every one of these designers would take time out of their very busy schedule to join us this evening. And it is an opportunity for us to introduce our sisters to a whole new audience of individuals out there that are fashionistas, that are vendors, that are business people, that are Fashion Week organizers, and to familiarize you all with something that you're going to see this coming Monday and Tuesday that is going to be phenomenal. Unfortunately, we have two guests that could not be with us this evening. One is Maki Mandela, the daughter of former President South African, former South African President Nelson Mandela, and also Modesty on the Boulevard. Unfortunately, due to the hour and the change of time in the time zones, there probably it's about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning there. So it was going to be quite difficult for them to join us this evening. But we are honored to have in our presence another sister who is coming live all the way from the Philippines, Manila, an extraordinary designer. There are so many things that I can say about her individually that I've learned over the last couple of weeks, but I was quite impressed with her dedication to Muslim women and modest fashion. And once I saw her designs, I was just absolutely floored. There was no way that I was going to do Torino Fashion Week and not have her be a part of it and represent what she's doing there in the Philippines. She's not just a designer, she's a businesswoman, she's an entrepreneur. She herself manages and hosts her own fashion week there in the Philippines. So with that being said, I bring to you Imani. Imani, again, we are honored to have you with us this evening. And we would like to start with you just giving us a little bit of history about yourself and what you do and, you know, your segue into your designing.
Thank you so much. Sister Carmen Muhammad, thank you. Joshua, thank you for hosting this event for all of us designers participating at Torino Fashion Show. And I'm very, humbled by your words, Miss Carmen. And I really want to thank you for getting me in this, being part of Torino Fashion Show. and also Al Huda for bridging their connections. And about what you what you said earlier about the fashion week that we have here, we organized here. We just started it last year, and it's really it's like very courageous move for us, because we're not many Muslims here, and it's like I feel like was a need for Muslims to really like go out there, Muslim designers like me, to go out there and be part of this like global movement now. Like it's going into the mainstream, and there's a lot of talented Muslim designers here. They were just not given the platform, and with my participation at Torino, this will encourage them to participate in the future, inshallah. And about my collection for this year, I was actually it was inspired by the pandemic, and of course my travels, as like I personally witnessed how brides are struggling, you know, carrying all that like heavy gowns. So I wanted to give them like still like almost like the same look, but it will be more elegant, it will more lightweight, and you know, convertible, so they can wherever they go, and they can make the most out of their wedding day. Because usually right now it's social media, we like to post in our social media pages, and you know, but at the end of the day, you know, it's the photographs that you see. It's what remains of the memory of that day. And that's why I came up with that 3 look in one gown.
Yes, ma'am.
And I formally launched it this year, because for years I've been a designer advocating for modest fashion, and I was struggling like promoting it here, and it's just last year that I get like the momentum to really start it and push myself and push others to let's do it, you know, let's be part, and let's not be shy anymore about who we are and what we can do, because we are talented. And I want to give a shout out to my fellow designers in the Philippines here, to Hilya Signorina Noraini Ampatuan and Princess Jihan and Eve Navales, and from her Slaha Aziza, I forgot her last name, but she's also a very good designer. And I wish they were more, you know, they were more confident to join this kind of gathering. But inshallah, in the future, inshallah, we hope that we can also get them on the boat. And that's about me, I think. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Can you, I'd like for you just to elaborate a little bit about you coming into Islam and accepting Islam, and how that inspired you to become a modest designer. In 2007, when I decided to stop working, I started my own, like, I thought that I can do it, you know, like being designer for how many years, and having an experience working as RTW, working in a factory. So I feel like I really, like, I can do this, you know. And then I became a Muslim, and I started like, because I need to dress up myself. Yes, ma'am.
As a Muslim. And it's hard to find clothing during that time. Unlike these days, we have so many options out there already in the market. But in the past, it was difficult. You will not find modest clothing in the malls unless you really have to make it. So that's how I get like introduced to the modest fashion And that's how I started. And I explored international market and export, like to North America. We have clients from there. We have clients from Spain. We have clients from Australia and some parts of Europe. And but after the recession, I had to close the business, and I have to concentrate on the local market. And that's where I found my niche in the bridal fashion. And that's where I feel like I'm more connected to my design, and I see more purpose of being a designer, because it's very intimate. You get connected. Yeah, you get connected to people, not just people. It's just not just person, but their stories. You get to witness that.
Awesome, awesome. And with Torino being on Monday night, what is it that you are the most excited about, and what would you like the outcome to be?
Well, I'm very excited to see the designs of other designers. I'm so excited to see how, because the creativity of other artists that inspires me a lot. And I will be very proud to see them like making it out there. We have a place out there.
Absolutely.
Inshallah. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I am so honored. I really am. I'm humbled and I'm honored, my sister, to have you be a part of it. And this is the first time that we're physically seeing each other face to face.
Yes.
Many conversations, but not physically seeing each other. But it's important because we are one sisterhood, and every sister that is appearing with you on this evening, we embrace you. You are our sister, and we are honored to have you be a part of something like a movement, because we are here and we are going to stay, and we do have a voice. And so hopefully Torino will provide us with the framework and the platform to continue to build modest fashion and to get emerging designers like yourself out there globally and internationally. So thank you so very much for joining us, and a shout out to all of your designers there. And we hope that in the future, we are able to bridge everyone and bring everyone together for a bigger and a better future event here where we are in the United States. Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank you so much, Carmen.
Yes, ma'am. No problem. We'll see you on Monday.
Inshallah. I'll see you.
Yes, ma'am.
May Allah bless you, sister. Okay, perfect. All right, next, Sister Carmen, we have, I think I want to pronounce her name, Molly Rose.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there we go. Molly Rose, could you come on and thank you? You can, okay. And then you could, you're on mute, ma'am. Okay.
Iman, okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
The brand is Molly Rose. My name is Bakia.
Okay. It's back here.
Yes. Molly Rose is a clothing line for girls, toddlers to age 12. Some time ago, I felt the need to bring back girls looking like little girls instead of little women.
Yes, ma'am.
It was just important that they go back to dressing in age-appropriate clothing. And from that, Molly Rose was born.
Beautiful. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Well, Sister Bakia, tell us a little bit about, because you were at Torino Fashion Week with me one year, several years before the pandemic. Yes. And this time you are returning for a second appearance. What would you like to see happen this time?
What would I like to see happen this time? I think is happening this time. Having El Nisa Design Collective opening up Torino Fashion Week is awesome. And it is very historic.
Praise be to Allah.
Praise be to Allah.
I'm just blessed to be a part of it.
No, we're blessed to have you be
I
a
know.
part of it.
When I met Sister Carmen in Italy, it was like I was connecting with an old friend or a
Praise be to
sister that
Allah.
I hadn't seen in a long time. And we've been bonding and talking ever since.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Joshua, you can kick in at any
Yes,
time.
oh, yes, I didn't want to overstep. Okay, yes, ma'am. Now, Sister Bakia,
Yes.
yes, ma'am. For the young people, young women, that you make your fashion for.
Yes.
Where can they get it from?
I have a website. I'm in the process of redoing my website, amalirose.com, but that's where clothes can be purchased. Generally, I do a fashion show and clothes are sold there. But I am in the process of doing an e-commerce site so that people can buy the clothes online.
Praise be to Allah. Yes, ma'am. And if you need any young models, I have some nieces that would be great, to do that.
Thank you.
Yes,
Alhamdulillah. I will keep that in mind, Brother Joshua. Okay, now when I contact you, don't say who.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, Sister Bakia, that's all that I have for her, Sister Carmen. Is that all that you have?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have a powwow after we get through everybody. They're not
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
come on and get off that easy. Nah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you, Sister Bakia. We look forward to this upcoming event and to see what you're doing. Is especially as an uncle, I feel proud to know that my nieces can have something that's modest that they can put on. That means a lot to myself and many in the viewing audience as well. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Alhamdulillah. And thank you, Brother Joshua, for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum. Okay,
Wa
next.
alaikum salam.
Yes, ma'am. Next, we have Sister Nisa Islam with Orchid Allure. I want to say that's correct. Okay, so Nisa,
Let me unmute myself.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
All right.
assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, Auntie Nisa. How are you doing, ma'am?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Now, my first thing is, what was it like collaborating with Sister Carmen on this venture that you all are doing right now?
So, of course, it's always a joy working with Sister Carmen on anything. And so, doing this with, Torino Fashion Week, it has really just been a joy and very exciting. And, we're all just on pins and needles waiting for our day,
Yes,
to arrive so that people can see our video and people get a chance to witness the glory and the fabulousness of what we have to present to the world, because each of the designers has something unique to show to the world. I'm offering modest activewear. And so what the audience will be able to see with Orchid Allure are things that they can wear, whether they're roller skating, whether they're playing volleyball, whether they're at the pool, at the beach, whether they're just poolside, hanging out. Orchid Allure has what the modest woman wants to wear to look beautiful and glamorous, regardless of where she is.
Praise be to Allah. Excellent. And I just want to know, what advice would you give to the young girls and young women, young sisters who may be struggling with modest wear? What advice would you give them?
So my advice would be that you don't have to be uncovered to look beautiful. That in fact, you can look, because young people want to look, they want to look sexy, they want to look glamorous, they want to look fashionable, but you can look all of that and be modest also. And so I suggest that they look at what all of the designers have to offer and just find their unique look amongst all of what the designers have to offer, because we have what they're looking for.
Praise be to Allah. Yes, ma'am. And I have one more question for you, Auntie Nisa.
Sure.
Now me going to, I like going to swimming in the water parks and things of that nature. So you mean all of the times that there might be a sister with me, or you go with some sisters that I don't have to fight and kill because somebody's looking at them. You're saying you have some
No.
swimwear for that?
I have the swimwear. Whoever you're going to the pool with is looking for. All they have to do is go to www.orchidallure.com and they can find the swimwear they are looking for. And starting next week, I'm going to have a big Torino Fashion Week sale, and they can find the swimwear they are looking for, and they will look just as beautiful and glamorous, whether they're at the beach or at the pool, sitting poolside. They will find exactly what they're looking for.
Praise be to Allah. That means so much. And I know a lot of people are going to reach out to me now and be like, see, we can go to.
And you go to the water park now.
Yeah, because I'll be like, I don't got time for the fight and I don't have time for it. No.
But now the answer is yes.
Yes,
now
ma'am.
the answer is yes.
Beautiful. Praise be to Allah. Well, I want to thank you very much, Sister Nisa Islam.
Thank
I call her
you.
Auntie Nisa because she watched me grow up.
I watched you grow up, yes, from birth.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you. And we look forward to this weekend and the launch of anything that we can do to support you, myself, and the People's Podcast. And of course, with Sister Carmen, we're right here with you. Thank you again, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Next, we have Lena. I might butcher it, Sister Carmen. Dewake. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Lena Dewake.
Salam alaikum. Hi.
Alaikum salam.
Salam, ma'am. Thank you very much. Well, the first question that we want to know is what inspired you to get into your designs?
I feel like all my life I've kind of struggled finding, very high-end, luxurious clothes and also having it be very modest. And it was always really difficult to find that beautiful combination of both worlds. And so I kind of grew frustrated with that. And I decided, you know what? Let me just kind of do it on my own. And that's really how the brand started.
Praise be to Allah. Yes, ma'am. And what is the brand?
So the brand is actually named after me. It's called Lena Dwake, and it's a luxury modest wear brand.
Yes, ma'am. And where can people get it?
You can go to www.lenadwake.com and all the designs are featured there. You can just purchase them online.
Excellent. Yes, ma'am. And what was it like with you partnering with Sister Carmen and so many other modest designers?
Oh, Miss Carmen. She is absolutely an angel. I mean, it's been such a pleasure meeting her. And this is honestly my first time seeing her, I guess in person, you could say. But honestly, it's just been such a pleasure. Such a pleasure, for her opportunities that she's given us. And, most of all, Torino Fashion Week, if it wasn't for her, we probably wouldn't have gotten this chance.
Okay, praise be to Allah. Yes, ma'am. And I want the same question that I asked for Sister Nisa Islam for you. What advice would you give to young women who may be battling dressing modest and how your fashion can help them, keep it cool like that?
Yeah, I definitely think that, especially for the younger generation, don't feel alone. You're not alone in your struggle. Whether you're young or old, it's kind of a journey we're all going through. And thanks to these kind of movements, thanks to Miss Carmen and what she's doing, I feel like there's going to be a change and we're going to have a platform once and for all.
Praise be to Allah. Yes, ma'am. And once again, and where are you from? Where are you from?
So I'm originally from Palestine. I'm Palestinian.
Okay, Palestinian. Praise
yes.
be to Allah. Excellent. Well, thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing the launch and the collaboration. May Allah continue to bless you.
Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, next we have Miss Candace Caldwell.
Yes, and Joshua, before we bring Candace on, I'd like to definitely make this point.
Yes,
I met Candace through a very dear Muslim sister. And the very first time I met her, I knew right away that I was dealing with someone who was very, very, very talented. Candace is a young Black designer who deserves to be known. Candace does not necessarily do modest fashion, but she does mainstream fashion.
Yes,
and a lot of her focus centers around red carpet fashion. So I want to say that I know that what we represent is modest, but what I also represent is empowering women in general. So with that being said, that is how Candace became a part of what I was doing. She actually appeared in Paris with me prior to the pandemic, and her collection over there soared. And after Claudio invited me to come back, I told him, I'm not coming back unless I can bring people with me. It's not about Sister Carmen, it's about a movement, and it's about opening up the door for inclusion and diversity in fashion and in the business of fashion. So with that being said, I just wanted to make sure that I let you know that Candace is a mainstream designer, but a very talented mainstream designer. And with that being said, welcome, Candace.
Welcome, Candace. Yes, ma'am. Okay, great. Well, now, Miss Caldwell, I am an actor and I look forward to going on the red carpet one day. So you're saying that when I go on the red carpet, whoever's on my right arm, you're going to keep her fresh, you're going to have her dressed up and all that? That's what you do? Okay, you're on mute. You're on mute.
I said I can certainly do that, and you as well.
Okay, you do men and women fashion. Okay, great. Yes, ma'am. And what is the name of your fashion line?
It's Bode Exotica.
Yes, ma'am. And what inspired it?
I wanted to be able to design clothing that was for the body of divas everywhere. So the acronyms Bode were created in that aspect. And also I am inspired by things that are beautiful, opulent, decadent, and exotic. And those also are acronyms that help to accumulate that name. But I want to say thank you very, very, very much to Carmen and Al Nisa Design Collective for this opportunity. I am humbled by her gracious compliments and just by the overall opportunity. I understand that I am on a platform with a lot of amazing Muslim women, and I've been so inspired by the wisdom and the creativity that these women actually have, that I have found myself thinking about how I can recreate some of my mainstream fashion to be able to be versatile for women of the Muslim culture and women who prefer modesty. I definitely understand the basics behind it and what it stands for. And I am respectfully always rooting for it. And hopefully at some point I will be, more like that myself.
Yes, ma'am. And we're rooting for you as well. Now, what is it like with you collaborating with Sister Carmen?
It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Sister Carmen has been nothing but a bright star, shining light in my life. God has really given her a blessing as an angel. Like, she is always not only trying to help other people, but empower us and speaking to our culture and the diversity and the things that we don't always have the opportunity to be exposed to, and the platforms that we are eliminated from because of, who we are as a people. So I'm just really, really grateful for my association with her, and also for Sister Abasayo, who introduced me to Sister Carmen, and I designed a modest prom dress for her daughter, which I truly, truly enjoy. And so I feel like everything about our connection has been extremely divine, and I am beyond grateful.
Okay, great. And how can we support you? Like what is your website, or, people want to support?
You can actually shop with Bode Exotica on bodeexotica.com. That's www.bodeexotica.com. And also you can follow me on Instagram under Bode Exotica or Bode Exotica Atelier. And I'm also on Facebook under Candace Caldwell and Bode Exotica. So a few of those are my social platforms to actually reach me.
Excellent. Well, we're very excited that you're collaborating. We're supporting you. And now that I know that you do men's fashion, next time you need a model, just let us, you know what I'm saying? Just let us know. We'll make it happen.
Absolutely. I
We'll make it
absolutely
happen.
love it.
Thank you very much for coming on, and we look forward to speaking with you later. Next, we
Thank
have
you.
all the way from Los Angeles, Sister Queen Amina.
Yes.
And thank you very much, Ms. Scarlett. Next, we have Queen Amina.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, ma'am.
We can't see you, Amin.
Okay, I just asked to start it. We can hear. Okay, thank you. Boom. And thank everybody who's watching. You get so much love in the comments. Everybody like, share, subscribe to this podcast. Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am. Sister Queen Amina. Okay, no, she's not.
She got to unmute herself.
Yes, ma'am. I'm asked to unmute it. Boom.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Oh, great, great.
Excellent. Now, Sister Queen Amina, okay, wait till we can see you. Okay. Here we go. All right, there we go. Boom, perfect. My mother and my sisters have, worn your garments, and so many people in Atlanta have always showed you love. This is an honor to have you on the People's Podcast. What inspired you with your line, with your clothing line?
Yes, sir. I tell you, it's been a journey. I'm actually first inspired. The first person I saw sewing and designing was my mother. And I think when I was 16, I designed the dress. That was my first dress. I started working with my twin sister, Denise, who was doing fashion shows, and I would assist her. So when I came in the nation, let me say this, I had a store in Beverly Hills and I was selling mini skirts, okay? Hot pants, mini skirts, you name it. And so when I came in the nation, I knew I had to change. I had to do something different. And it was a struggle, coming from mini skirts to, wearing long covered clothing. And so by the grace of God, I was able to make that transition. And I started wanting to wear beautiful Islamic clothing, and I had a hard time finding it. I didn't want to look like other communities. I wanted to look like the Nation of Islam. And so when I could not find what I wanted, I just remember saying it. I'm just going to make clothing myself. And the amazing part about that is that I had no training. I have absolutely, I design and I like designing, but I definitely don't have I didn't have the training. But I can just remember thinking to myself, I had the desire. And I think that would be a message that I would give to all young people anywhere. If you have the desire to do something and you're really serious and focused, you can make it happen. And God will help you. And I know he helped me. And I'm sure he wanted me out of those mini skirts. It was a blessing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it was a blessing. Praise Allah.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, now, Sister Queen Amina, how can we support you? Like, what's your website? It's on Instagram.
Yes, well, I have a clothing store in Los Angeles, California.
Yes, ma'am.
And so that is at 4339 Degnan Boulevard and in Leimert Park. But my website is queenaminaclothing@yahoo.com. queenaminaclothing@yahoo.com. And I'm on Facebook, Amina Muhammad.
Praise be to Allah. Yes, ma'am. And what has it been like partnering with Sister Carmen and all of the other women across the globe now?
Oh, it's an awesome opportunity. I thank Allah for Sister Carmen. She's always had an eye to step into something new and exciting. And I too have that eye, and I love it. When she called me, she said, Amina, can you pull this show together? And you have about a week. And my first thought was, I don't know. And my daughter, Julita, said, Mom, we can do it. And so, yes, sir, we did it. And I'm thankful because that's what I'm looking at, international shows. The world is waiting on us. The women in the Nation of Islam and the Black women and women of color, the world's waiting on us. We're the teachers and the mothers of civilization. So we have to show them the way.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I thank Carmen for having that eyesight. And I thank you, Brother Joshua. I've been coming on your show for 2 years now?
I'm, you know, you see, I'm over here like, all right, well, thank you for coming on to the meeting, yes, ma'am. Well, praise
I
be to
wasn't
Allah.
ready, Josh. I wasn't ready, but I'm ready now.
Praise be to Allah. Yes, ma'am. And we look forward to you coming on the podcast. Okay, this is Amina. What advice would you give to the future people who are going into designing and fashion?
Yeah, you know, like I said, Josh, I did not have any experience when I started. I just had a desire, and I really wanted to dress Black women. Plus, I had a little guilt feeling, you know, because was selling those mini skirts for several years. So I
Yes,
said, oh,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I have got to rectify that. And so, and so, I knew I had to do something, and I wanted to. And so I love vibrant colors. I love nice fabrics. You know, I love, oh my God, I could go downtown and just buy fabric every day. I have always loved fabric.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I say to you, step into your purpose. Step into your purpose. Whatever it is that you would do for free, whatever it is that you would do and work hard day and night, that is your purpose. And I tell you, when it's Savings Day time, we work.
Yes,
$17,
ma'am. Yes,
$18 a day, getting ready for Savings Day and producing these garments. And so, by the grace of Allah, I just, you know, stay prayerful, focus, serious, and concentrate on what your purpose is. Why did Allah bring you here? Why did God bring you here? What is it that He wants you to do? And that's it.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Queen Amina.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am. We look forward to hearing from you all later. Next, we have Sister Yabanka Muhammad. Okay, boom. And thank everybody in the comments. Sister Carmen, you're getting so much love in the comments. People who are commenting from all over the country. Thank you very much. Okay, now Sister Yabanka, assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Wa alaikum salam.
Now, Sister Yabanka, now how can there be something about fashion and all of these great designers without someone to capture these moments?
That's right.
So how did you get connected with Sister Carmen?
Well, first I want to say thank you, Brother Joshua, for creating this platform. This has been so critical and key in this hour that we're in. And we really thank Allah for you, brother. And I have to thank Allah for my Sister Carmen. She asked me to be a part of what I thought was going to be just a day. But she asked me to be a part of a movement. So it was more than a moment. And I was blessed. She called me. She needed a photographer to capture the beautiful garments that Allah blessed her to create. And I was available, and I thank Allah I was available, because what I did not know was what was unfolding right before our eyes. And it was history in the making. So me as a photographer, but as a Muslim first, it is important that I use my gift to represent God and to represent what is pleasing to Him, and to be a part of things that is not just, you know, it's a very, photography is a male dominated industry.
Yes, ma'am.
So to be a Black woman, a photographer, to be a Muslim sister, a photographer, it is, it's needed, it's important, but to be a modest photographer, to capture modesty, and the garments, they're modest, but it's also key that the poses are modest, that the look is modest, that the spirit of modesty is not just what we're wearing, but it imbues coming from within, coming from without. So I want to use my camera to capture that. And Sister Carmen is allowing me to do that with her Alnisa Design Collective. And so, I mean, I thank Allah for her. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative to be a part of this and to be a part of this, inshallah, for more and more and more to come. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Fashion Week. I'm excited for what this event is going to yield for women all over the world. We are taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad that a nation can rise no higher than its woman. So we are the key. So as we're rising, the nation is rising. We're rising because we are the new standard. And Sister Carmen and the many designers on here, they have the courage to present and represent modesty, which is what we as righteous women striving to be right. We're striving to exhibit in our walk, in our talk, in our behavior, in our manners, and based on the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, as taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So I'm just grateful, Brother Joshua. I'm so excited for what our sisters are going to do and what they're doing and what Allah has inspired them to do.
Excellent. Yes, ma'am. Well, we're excited as well. We have the photographers, we have the designers, and we're going to come to Sister Carmen so she can give us some more insight and breakdown very shortly. But we have a quick 60-second commercial break for all of the sponsors of the People's Podcast, this edition, who help keep the show going on. Thank you all. So many people from around the country are showing love. Oh, there we go. Some people are showing love to Sister Carmen and all of the designers all across the country. This is very important for me to highlight women who have a purpose, have a mission, and I'm just excited to be a part of this. So this means a lot to me. I'm very honored and humbled. If for everybody who's watching would like to be a sponsor or donor, please cash out the People's Podcast. My brother Rashad, Street Premier Media Production. He has a 4K camera and a drone. He does television and film editing. My sister Miriam, ABC I Love Me, children's book and coloring book, both of which are available on Amazon. My sister Naima, Stay On Point Dance Academy, LLC. She teaches ballet virtually to young girls all across the country and right here in the studios of Atlanta, Georgia. We love our tiny dancers. Sister Rashida Rafat, Raw Communications. She's, if you're working on copy editing, content development, anything with working on a book, please reach out to Sister Rashida Rafat with Raw Communications. Thank you very much. Brother Student Minister Robert L. Muhammad out of Austin, Texas, conflict mediation, squashing the beefs in the community. He does a great job in the Southwest region. His wife is the Fudia Muhammad, Children of the Most High, giving birth to a God in the science of child rearing. We're coming right back to our amazing panels. Brother Kenneth, bow tie maker extraordinaire. He'll ship bow ties to you anywhere in the country. Sister Sherry Muhammad, Asiatic Minds Online, virtual school. They teach STEM. They just have a phenomenal program. Please sign your children up to asiaticminds.com. Thank you very much. Dr. Henry M. Carter, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. King Henry's Turkey Legs. Brother Rashad Muhammad of Chicago, COVID-19 disinfecting cleaning services. My father's book, A Soldier in the Movement of Christ, Down is Not Out, AbdulSharif.com. And last but not least, my two books, Cleopatra and No Father, No Excuse, which are both available on Amazon. Thank you all very much. Right back to this amazing panel. Okay, Sister Carmen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. So right now my phone is going off. I can't, it's not around the battery. Some people blowing me up, calling me, everybody like, how did Josh get Sister Carmen and all of these amazing designers together? So Sister Carmen, how did this come about?
You know, Brother Joshua, I'm one that's never lost for words, but honestly, I'm lost for words right now. I'm getting very emotional because I don't want people to think that this podcast is centered around Sister Carmen, because it's not. Sister Carmen is been given an assignment, and I believe that this assignment has been given to me by God. The assignment is to take what God has given me and to build the fortress. And in doing so, that means that I have to be my sister's keeper.
Yes, ma'am.
And the women that are on this podcast with me, I pray that I'm worthy. I want to be worthy of the things that they have said about me, but it's not about me, Brother Joshua.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about us coming together. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that our unity is more powerful than an atomic bomb.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been doing shows for over 20-something years, and I have watched as the business of fashion has not offered inclusion and diversity for women of color, for men of color. So here we are, we're able to carve out our own niche. It is our time. It is the time of the women of God to step up and to get the job done. And this is an all-star cast of women.
Yes, ma'am.
All over the world, all over the world. We got women from South Africa. I was able to talk my friend, Maki Mandela, into unveiling her streetwear struggle series at this event. She agreed. And now the whole world in Italy is going crazy because you have a statesman named Mandela associated with an event. Maki is one part of that puzzle. All of these women on this podcast is that other part of that puzzle. Together, we are able to make a difference. Together, we are here and we have a voice.
Yes, ma'am.
Together, we are going to conquer this thing and we are going to build something great in the way of modest fashion. It's not a trend, it's a movement. And what you are seeing are women that are eager and ready to go, women that have resumes that read like a who's who. All of these women are worthy of praise. Even the ones that are new to the game are worthy of praise. Because guess what? They were bold enough and brave enough to step out and be women of God and to take their talent and use their talent to be a part of this. So yeah, this is really history. It's history because we've never been given the first and the second night of a mainstream fashion week. But it wasn't our plan, it was God's plan. He made it happen. And so now that he has made it happen, we are all picking up the baton and we're uniting and we're gonna come together and we're gonna give them a sneak peek. See this right here in Torino, this is just a sneak peek.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Not
ma'am.
even the real deal. Because we gonna rip the runway virtually in Torino. And then we gonna do something else here in America that is gonna bring the whole world to their feet. I promise you, Brother Joshua,
Yes,
if it
ma'am.
is Allah's will,
Yes, ma'am.
and I believe that it's his will, because I'm looking at the people that are around me. Sister Nisa, Lena, Candace, Amina, Yavanka, Abisail, my ride and die girl, Sonia Muhammad, the families. We're told it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a village to put a movement like this together and to move strong and be bold and be brave. I mean, so I'm excited, brother. I'm excited. And this is our opportunity. See, they got their world, we got our world. In order for us to carve out a niche, in order for us to really carve out a niche, we're asking everybody that's on this podcast to join us in a hashtag challenge on Facebook. Let's hashtag for the next 3 or 4 days, Alnisa Design Collective. Let's hashtag Queen Amina. Let's hashtag Orchard Allure. Let's hashtag Molly Rose. See, we want to be present. Let's hashtag Iman in the Philippines. Let's hashtag Lena Duwait. Let's hashtag Candace Caldwell. We about to do this, brother. And we are so thankful and so humbled for you to give us this platform to introduce to our people what we are doing. And we are asking for your support. But again, my line, I named it Alnisa after the 4th chapter of the syrup, the woman.
Yes, ma'am.
And I did that because Al-Nisa don't just represent Carmen Muhammad. Al-Nisa represents every woman walking towards God. It don't have nothing to do with me. It's about us raising up women of God. And that is why my motto is a new dress, a new mind, and a new woman. Because if we're going to take this thing over, that's what we got to do. We got to start with a new dress, which is going to bring about a new mind, which is going to bring about a new woman and a woman of God.
Praise be to Allah. This is a miracle just for me to witness all of these amazing designers and to hear this in 2021, when as a man, I've been taught in the world, not in the teaching of the Nation of Islam, but we just been fed how women ain't nothing. The low down, they can't trust them, can't do, they ain't never. And then to see all of these women come on and say, we're queens, we're righteous. This is amazing, Sister Carmen. This is amazing,
Yes,
for us
sir.
to see. Yes, ma'am. Now, what can the men do who want to support? How can we support if, we're not designers, we're not, how can the men support?
You can support us by uplifting the women. When you see the women dressed like women of God, compliment them, and show them that this is the true beauty of a woman, that the highest standard of civilization is modest dress. You don't get any higher than that.
Yes, ma'am.
If you want to really see women of God come to the forefront, let the women know that you are beautiful when you are modestly dressed, that you are attractive when you are modestly dressed. You don't have to sell your body and your soul like you have been. And just, get behind us, just support us. I mean, like I said, all these women are so beautiful to me. All of them are so talented. They make me get on my game. I'm
Yes,
looking at them and I'm going, oh, Allah, look at my sister Amina over there. She's killing it. Look at Nisa. Look at Lena. Look at Candace. Look at Yvonne. Look at everybody. It inspires me. See, we should never be jealous of each other.
right.
We should never be jealous of each other. When you look at the business of fashion and the world of fashion, you got Dolce & Gabbana, you got Gucci, you
right.
got Prada, you got all these people sharing the same platform, yet they are all moguls. They are all billionaires. It ain't stopped nobody's coin, nobody's bag. So we gotta stop that. We have to kill that inside of us, kill the E and J, kill the jealousy, and let's lock arms and let's do this. That's all I'm about, brother. Let's get the job done. Let's get the job done.
Praise be to Allah. We're excited. And Sister Carmen, what's the website? Like, how can people get your fashion?
All of these sisters have their own cards, and on their cards, there is a barcode. That barcode, you scan it, and you will be able to see the show. Now, the show airs on Monday and Tuesday. Shows like this start at 9 p.m. at night in Italy, which makes it 2 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and I think that is 12 noon West Coast time. So what we have to do is we have to look at the time zones, and a lot of people may be at work. They may not be able to see it at that time, but this show will be carried on Facebook and on the Torino Fashion Week Facebook page, their Instagram page. It'll be streamed on both of those pages. So if you can't break away from work and see it at the time that it's going live, you can always double back to Facebook and you can see it that way. So it's gonna be available, brother. It's gonna be available. So yes, sir, you can see it that way.
Yes, ma'am. Wonderful. And once all of the women who are watching this, and I can't wait to put this on YouTube, and they see this and they want to get the designs, where can they go, Sister Carmen, to get the designs?
Each and every one of these designers have websites, or they're putting their websites up. My website will be up on Monday, and it's alnisadesigns.org. So just follow us on Facebook, Stay connected to our social medias. You will find all of the information there, as well as you should be able to access that information on the Torino Fashion Week website. But if you're in doubt, tell them to come back to your YouTube channel
Yes,
to
ma'am.
check it out.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
all of the designers have given their information, but just write down the names and you'll be able to access each and every one of us via our social media. DM us if you don't get to the website, DM us. There are so many different ways, but I'm telling you, brother, right now, we want to make a statement. We want to show the world how strong we are and what kind of support system we got going over here in the US. So let's get on Facebook, y'all. Let's talk about this. Let's make this what it truly is, which is an historically significant event for women of color and a Black woman to be opening up a mainstream Fashion Week event.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, Sister Carmen, do you want the people who are still on, the other panelists, to say closing remarks?
Absolutely. It's
Okay,
for
yes.
them.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, great. We're going to start back with, okay, we're getting the order. I'm trying to see who's on. Sister Bakia, can you please say some closing remarks for us?
Yes, alhamdulillah. My website is Mali, M-A-L-I. My brand is named after the country in Africa, Mali.
Yes, ma'am.
MALIROSE.com, MollyRose.com. The clothes are from toddlers to age 12, and they're fabulous. My tag is one-of-a-kind clothes for the one-of-a-kind girl.
All right.
Praise be to Allah. Thank you very much, sister. And you've been, I can't believe you're Sister Nisa's sister. Like, that's crazy. All right, so that's good. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Next, we are going with Sister Candace Caldwell.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
So you all can locate Bode Exotica at BODEEXOTICA. That's bodeexotica.com. And as I said, you can also reach me on my social media platforms, which would be Facebook. I'm under Bode Exotica or Bode Exotica Atelier. And also on on Instagram, Bode Exotica Atelier or Bode Exotica, and on Facebook, Bode Exotica or Candace Caldwell. And again, it's been an absolute pleasure to speak with you all this evening. And I want to thank Sister Carmen and Torino Fashion Week again for the amazing opportunity. This particular collection for me is going to be showcasing and is inspired by African queens with a modern twist. 1920s old Hollywood glam and legendary rock stars. And I hope that everyone absolutely enjoys it. And contact me if you have any questions or any desires to get items for your special occasion. I believe in fashion that celebrates the moments with you.
Excellent, excellent. And we look forward to seeing your stuff done. And we look forward to the main rock star, Joshua Muhammad, being a part of one of your models. All right, thank you very much. All right, next we're going with you, Sister Lena. Is that Lena? Yes, Lena.
Lena DeWaite.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, you can actually follow me on Instagram at Lena Dwake, by Lena Dwake on Instagram, and also my website at lenadwake.com. And thank you so much, Joshua, for this amazing opportunity. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, ma'am. Sister, okay, Sister Nisa.
Yes, so, I just want women to know that they can be modest and they can have fun being modest. You can go roller skating, you can play volleyball, you can be at the pool, you can do whatever you want to do, and you can look gorgeous, beautiful, and fabulous while you're doing that. I want to thank Sister Carmen for this opportunity. And I just want people to enjoy our show and know that they can be modest and have an amazing life.
Excellent. Thank you very much. All right, it's always an honor to have you on the
No, thank you so much. I really enjoyed being on your show.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Okay, boom. Next, I want to make sure that we got Sister Iman. This is okay. No, Sister Luna. This is Sister Queen Amina. No, Sister Iman. Sister Iman. I don't want to butcher that last name, but Sister Iman. Yes, ma'am.
It's Iman Montero.
Yes, ma'am. If you could say closing remarks.
Yes, to all of who are watching right now, you can see my portfolio, my work at www.imanmontero.com, or you can search me at Facebook and Instagram, the same handle, Iman Montero Bridals.
Wonderful.
So,
Thank
and
you.
also, I'd like to promote www.modestfashiondesigners.com, and that's where you will meet also other designers from different parts of the world that we feature. And soon, I'd like to feature all of you also there, inshallah.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. All right, Sister Queen Amina.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, ma'am.
Yes, sir. My website, which I gave you my email, my website is queenamina.com.
Yes, ma'am.
And my Instagram is Amina Muhammad, and Facebook as well. So I just want to thank Carmen. This is an awesome opportunity. It's time for us to take it to the next level, which is the international scene. And I'm just grateful and thankful. And I thank a lot of believers for their support throughout the years. And Brother Joshua, you're doing an awesome job. Thank you.
The honor is mine, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I want to make sure we got everybody. Okay, Sister Ivanka.
Yes, sir. I just want to say people can follow me also on IG, Instagram at Master Focus Media. That's Master Focus Media. Also, I have a website. My website is mastersfocusmedia.com. I'm also on Facebook, Ivanka Muhammad. And my closing remarks is, of course, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to say to every single sister, every single brother out there that has a sister, that has a mother, that has a daughter, that it is our times, queens. It is our time. And this is a representation that it is our time. So love yourself, value yourself. And again, thank you, Sister Carmen, so much for this beautiful opportunity and allowing Allah to use you to open these doors for all of us. Thank you, Brother Joshua, again, for your platform. We are very humble and appreciative for being here. All praises due to Allah. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, I want to thank everybody. We're going to let Sister Carmen close this out. But before we go, I just want to let Sister Carmen know how important this is to me and so many people all across the country. Of course, my family and the viewing audience of the People's Podcast. Sister Carmen, you know, you just winning. Keep winning. All of the sisters out there, just keep winning. This is so inspiring that I got to send this to, because people expect me to send this to just to women. I'm sending this to all the men. Like, look what they're doing. They united. They came together to accomplish something. We got to do the same thing on a big level. Y'all taking it all over the world. This is what it's all about. I just want to thank you again, Sister Carmen. What would you like to say to close this out, ma'am?
Well, I want to say that I'm so thankful to God. I'm thankful that we have the Messiah in our midst today to give us guidance and direction. And I want us to keep our ears open for what he is saying and how he is guiding us and directing us. And that in everything that we do, we always put Allah first.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Put Allah first.
Yes, ma'am.
And put the spirit of Allah in what we do.
Yes, ma'am.
Because our motive will determine the outcome of what we do. And so we have to maintain a pure motive and a real motive and a motive that is enrooted in God and in pleasing God. And then we will accomplish those things that we are trying to accomplish. The other thing, Brother Joshua, is I just pray to Allah that he continues to allow me to assist in this mission in whatever way that I can. And again, I cannot thank these sisters that is sharing this platform with me enough. I cannot thank Torino Fashion Week and the founder, Claudio, and his team enough. I can't thank Aaliyah Khan, who brought me to Torino, enough. The village of the people that are around me is so important to inspire me every day in what I do. Even your uncle, Brother Jamil, I probably done blew his phone up. He's supposed to be a newlywed. I'm blowing them up every day.
Yes, ma'am.
Trying to stay inspired. My children, I'm so grateful and I'm so full and I'm so humble, and I just want to be that person that can help in growing the women and empowering the women, and in this movement, in this mission of modest fashion. I want to end this with this. Please stay tuned, because inshallah, like I said, we are about to do something here in the US that's going to really, really, really take everybody by storm with regards to modest fashion, because we're going to bring the biggest and the brightest of the best from around the world, and we're going to assemble them here, and we're going to show the world what modest fashion emerging designers really have to offer. So with that being said, again, dear beloved brother, thank you so much. And oh yeah, on Saturday night now, on Sunday, we are gonna have another something going on, and it's gonna be a pre-purple carpet ceremony. And we want you all to participate in that, but just stay on Facebook. Help lift us up so that we're able to get as many people as we can to see what modest fashion is really all about.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you. This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad signing off for the People's Podcast. Thank you all for watching. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.